counter receptacles in a laundry room must be ground fault circuit interrupter protected if there is a laundry sink present, according to the National Electrical Code. NEC Section 210.8. A9 requires ground fault circuit interrupter protection for all 125-volt, single-phase, 15 and 20 ampere receptacles installed within 6 feet of the outside edge of laundry sinks. The receptacle for a washing machine is not required to be a single receptacle. The National Electrical Code does not have any specific requirements for the number of receptacles that can be served by a single circuit for a washing machine. NEC Section 210.23. A1 requires that outlets shall be installed in accordance with the following. NEC Section 210.23. A8 allows multiple receptacles to be installed on a 20 ampere circuit for appliances, including washing machines. The dedicated circuit for the washing machine must be rated for at least 15 amperes. The counter receptacle circuit must be rated for at least 15 amperes. Both circuits must be protected by ground fault circuit interrupters. The washing machine receptacle should be located within reach of the washing machine's power cord and should not be obstructed by the washing machine or other objects. To summarize, firstly, counter receptacles within 6 feet of a laundry sink must have ground fault circuit interrupter protection according to NEC Section 210.8. 8.9 for 125-volt, single-phase, 15 and 20 ampere receptacles. Secondly, a washing machine receptacle does not have to be a single receptacle, and multiple receptacles are allowed on a 20 ampere circuit as per NEC Section 210.23. 8.8. Thirdly, the washing machine circuit must be at least 15 amperes. Fourthly, the counter receptacle circuit must also be at least 15 amperes. Fifthly, both circuits require ground fault circuit interrupter protection. Sixthly, ensure the washing machine receptacle is accessible and not blocked. Ground fault circuit interrupters, often called GFCIs, are critical safety devices. They are designed to protect people from electrical shock by monitoring the current flowing in a circuit. If the current flowing into the circuit differs from the current returning by a small amount, typically 5 mA, the ground fault circuit interrupter trips, quickly cutting off power to the circuit. This difference indicates that current is leaking somewhere, possibly through a person. In a laundry room, the presence of water and electrical appliances increases the risk of electrical shock. The laundry sink and washing machine are potential sources of water spillage or leaks, making it more likely that someone could come into contact with water while also touching an electrical device. This is why the National Electrical Code mandates ground fault circuit interrupter protection for receptacles near laundry sinks. The 6-foot distance specified in NEC Section 210.8. A9 is intended to cover the area most likely to be exposed to water splashes or spills from the sink. It is important to note that ground fault circuit interrupter protection can be provided in several ways. One way is to install ground fault circuit interrupter receptacles which have built-in ground fault circuit interrupter protection. Another way is to install a ground fault circuit interrupter circuit breaker in the electrical panel which protects the entire circuit. Both methods are acceptable, but it is essential to ensure that the ground fault circuit interrupter protection is functioning correctly. This can be done by periodically testing the ground fault circuit interrupter using the test and reset buttons on the receptacle or circuit breaker. Regarding the washing machine receptacle, the National Electrical Code does not specify that it must be a single receptacle. This means that the circuit can serve multiple receptacles, as long as the total load in the circuit does not exceed the circuit's rating. NEC Section 210.23. A8 allows multiple receptacles on a 20 ampere circuit for appliances, but it is crucial to ensure that the circuit is not overloaded. Overloading a circuit can cause the circuit breaker to trip, or in more severe cases, it can lead to a fire. To avoid overloading the circuit, it is best to dedicate a separate circuit to the washing machine, especially if it is a high-power appliance. The National Electrical Code requires that the dedicated circuit for the washing machine be rated for at least 15 amperes. This means that the circuit breaker or fuse protecting the circuit must be rated for at least 15 amperes. The counter receptacle circuit must also be rated for at least 15 amperes. This ensures that the circuit can handle the load of the appliances that are likely to be plugged into the receptacles. When installing the washing machine receptacle, it is essential to locate it within reach of the washing machine's power cord and to ensure that it is not obstructed by the washing machine or other objects. This will make it easier to plug in and unplug the washing machine and will also prevent the power cord from being damaged. In summary, while ground fault circuit interrupter protection is mandatory for receptacles near laundry sinks to mitigate electrical shock risks, the washing machine receptacle is not required to be a single receptacle, provided the circuit's load is managed appropriately. Always adhere to the National Electrical Code guidelines and local electrical codes to ensure safety and compliance. Furthermore, it's crucial to understand the difference between ground fault circuit interrupters and arc fault circuit interrupters. While ground fault circuit interrupters protect against ground faults, arc fault circuit interrupters, or arc fault circuit interrupter breakers, protect against arc faults, which are dangerous electrical discharges that can cause fires. Arc fault circuit interrupter breakers are often required in bedrooms and other areas of the home, but they are not typically required in laundry rooms unless specifically mandated by local codes. When installing or modifying electrical circuits, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can ensure that the work is done safely and in compliance with all applicable codes. They can also provide valuable advice on the best way to meet your specific electrical needs. Always remember that electricity can be dangerous, and it is essential to take precautions to protect yourself and your family. This includes using ground fault circuit interrupters and arc fault circuit interrupters where required, avoiding overloading circuits, and never working on electrical equipment while it is energized. Regular inspections of your electrical system can also help to identify potential problems before they become serious. Look for signs of damage, such as cracked or broken outlets, frayed wires, and loose connections. If you notice any problems, have them repaired by a qualified electrician as soon as possible. In conclusion, the electrical requirements for a laundry room are designed to ensure safety and prevent electrical hazards. By understanding and following these requirements, you can create a safe and functional laundry space. Always prioritize safety and consult with a qualified electrician when in doubt. Remember ground fault circuit interrupter protection near sinks, adequate circuit ratings for appliances, and accessible receptacle locations are key elements of a well-designed laundry room electrical system. The key takeaways are: firstly, GFCI protection is required for receptacles within 6 feet of a laundry sink. Secondly, the washing machine receptacle doesn't need to be a single receptacle. Thirdly, ensure proper amperage ratings for both circuits. Fourthly, prioritize safety and consult a qualified electrician. Always refer to the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and local electrical codes for the most up-to-date requirements. The electrical codes can change, so staying informed is essential for ensuring compliance and safety. Finally, consider the future needs of your laundry room when planning your electrical system. Will you be adding any new appliances or equipment in the future? If so, you may need to upgrade your electrical service to accommodate the increased load. Planning ahead can save you time and money in the long run.